Welcome to logging into myWEX.ca and searching for an employer. First, we'll start off by getting logged in to myWEX.ca. Make sure you select Langley District, your username, which should be your first initial and your last name, just like the beginning of your @sd35.bc.ca email address. Your password will have been assigned to you. If you do not have a myWEX account, please contact Jeff McSherry and I will create an account for you. It saves some time to select this button so that your username and the school district are saved in for each time you log in. Once you're logged in, it should look like this. Your name will be at the top and you'll be able to see the details of the current students. I've made this with a fake school, so that's why you don't see very much activity going on, hopefully compared to your schools. To search the employer, we're going to go to the employer menu and go view employers. I'm going to show you an example by searching Langley. Most of us will probably know the employer's name. It's going to be the easiest way to search, so that's why it's at the very top. This will search Langley in the employer's name in any part of the name. It could be Langley Memorial Hospital, or it could be Ford of Langley. No matter what, if Langley's in the name, this will find it if it's in our database. As you can see, there's quite an extensive list, and let's go through a few of them. Here's where you'd see the employer details. Here's where you would see the activity details. I'll talk about that in a second. And the employer name. So this one is in red because it is district reserved. This means that only school board office employees can place students here. Here's the street address of the employer. Next is the activity. This links back to the activity details. These are the opportunities listed there, basically the job title a student would have while completing a work experience there. And this is the category of that occupation. If an employer had more than one job title available, so for example, if Audi of Langley also had a reception position available, you would actually see two listings for Audi of Langley, one for each activity. All of our placements are work placements, so that's the only item you'll see here. Here we should see the person who's authorized to accept placement's name. Usually it's the manager or owner of a location or company, and their contact number. As you can see here, we haven't used this employer for quite some time. It sometimes is the case, and if there's no data here, it may mean that we haven't worked with this employer, or it hasn't been entered into the myWEX database. I described district reserved exclusive school, so this is doubly reserved just for ACSS students. So they would have been the one to find the employer, and the employer would have requested only to receive placements through ACSS. And this is likely for the Youth Train program that they offer there. Work Study is for modified work experience programs. These are run by Marvin Mowat. Employer status, if you see active, this means that anybody without restrictions can place student placements with this employer after you've made arrangements with the employer, of course. And here's the icon to indicate that. As you can see, there's no, for this employer that says prospective, we cannot make placements with them yet until they've been approved. And there's the tick box to indicate it. I'm actually not looking for an employer with Langley in the title. I'm looking for a company called 888 Bikes. As you can see here, there are no employers available. So maybe there's only 2 8s. Maybe it's 88 Bikes. I'll search that. And no, there's nothing there. So now I can go ahead and add the employer, which you'll see how to do in the next video.